What's up, my friends? Welcome back to our blind Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Here we are with Geralt. We are outside Blackbough here, still in Velen. We're going to head over to the Bloody Baron here and talk to him about the situation with the miscarriage and Anna and such. Before we head over there, though, let's look into the journal, get caught up to speed on what exactly is going on here. So, the Pellar shared some juicy gossip with Geralt. Supposedly the Baron was a drunk and a terror to his family, and his wife's recent pregnancy was ended in a mysterious miscarriage. Oh man, that's so terrible. Goodness. But what confuses me here is the whole forces that he said just wanted to possess Anna. We got the Bloody Baron going on here. Obviously, with what he's did with his family here, going into drunken rages, I guess, turning into the Bloody Baron. But the whole thing that he said a bunch of forces wanted to possess her and stuff, so that's something to consider too here. That's just, it's not fully, I feel like it's not just fully about the Baron and his wife. There's something else going on here. Yes, the Baron and his wife had their thing, and maybe he beat her and had the miscarriage, but they're gone. They like whisked away, he said. So something is definitely going on here. That's outside of just drunken fights, I guess, if that's what you want to call them. The Pellar augurs showed that the miscarried fetus, undoubtedly discarded without a proper burial, had transformed into a dangerous monster, a Botchling. The beast was murderous and foul, but could yet do some good if its curse could be lifted and the monster could be turned into a lubberkin. This latter, being a friendly household guardian, could lead Geralt to the Baron's wife and daughter. Interesting. So we turn this Botchling into a lubberkin, and it would lead us to Anna and Tamara. Alright, well, let's look at the characters here. Let's see. Geralt discovered that Anna's martial life had not been working out as well as she might have hoped. She had recently been pregnant but lost her child for unknown reasons shortly before her disappearance. So it's not really sure. It says unknown reasons. So the Bloody Baron may not actually have made her miscarriage. So it's interesting. We're going to see how this plays out here, man. It is getting pretty deep, friends. And then let's see. What else were there? There was Anna. And then we have Tamara here. Yet it seemed Tamara had finally had enough of the way the Baron treated her mother and decided to flee along with her. So that's why she doesn't like the Baron, because of the beatings and such. It's so hard to picture him beating his wife. He seems so lovely. Looks are deceiving, I guess. I mean, even though he looks like a fucking madman, but I guess you can't always judge a book by the cover, I guess. That's the saying. Yet the Baron had hid certain facts from Geralt, such as his wife's pregnancy, her subsequent miscarriage, and his own predilection toward strong drink and violent quarrels. The Pellar turned out to be more skilled at soothsaying than curing indigestion. Though what he divined for Geralt was murky at best, the Witcher managed to put the pieces together into a somewhat logical whole. And then that probably should be it. This one updated, probably. Yet the truth turned out, as is wont, to be much simpler. Vezra was murdered by his treacherous former subjects, who were driven by greed, jealousy, and base jackassery that is all too widespread among the human races. Obviously. Came over and whooped his fucking ass. And then she didn't have anything. The Graham had anything else. Yet the evil spell was indeed broken. The story still did not have a happy ending. Despite this courage and dedication, Graham died while saving the one he had never ceased to love. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move out here. We dawdled enough. We got up to speed. We know what's going on. I am so curious to get over to the Baron and talk to him about all this stuff. Actually, we didn't dawdle enough yet, friends, because we got to level up here. How's our inventory looking? 52 of 130. We can do that at Crows Perch, probably. Alright, let's go with the exploding shield again. And then, did that just unlock? Oh, it unlocked this stuff now. You know, I think the next one I want to do, I need to jump back over. Oh, Alchemy, this one's unlocked too. Each potion dose imbibes heals 5% of maximum vitality? Ooh. Adds 5% protection against attacks from monster types. The oil targets. Ooh, that's something I definitely want to do, because that's putting us like in the mode of really taking in this alchemy here. Alright, these are probably, maybe we might not need this one, but I am definitely getting this protective coat next. Poison blade sounds interesting. Alright, well we will dig more because let's get to this quest here. But for now, we have everything that we possibly could. What's up, peasant? Have a good one. Oh!
Lightning strike.
Crows Perch is on fire here. Is it destroyed?
Who else is racing?
Oh, this is horse racing. Well, maybe later. Not right now. We're a man on a mission here, buddy. Hold on, did that quest go away if we walk away from him? Oh, no. That's fine. Alright, well, we'll do horse racing here kind of in a bit. I want to get to this quest here because it seems like some shit's going on. And Crows Perch is burning down. Come on, Roach, we gotta get in there. Hey, man. What's going on? You guys standing in each other's bodies? Oh, people's running out of the perch.
Castle's on fire! Run!
The castle is on fire.
People! Castle's on fire!
Napalm! Somebody said napalm! Can't talk to anybody?
Why are you pushing?
Run for your lives, good folk! Hey man, how you doing?
Fire!
Alright, we need to get up here. Something is going on, friends. Who the hell burned down the castle here? I mean, not all of this burned down, it looks like.
I set the stable afire.
We gotta put it out.
I'll not go near there. Got a lot to live for still. Don't know who can calm him with Tammy gone.
Folk don't object to your white monk.
Hey man, I'm trying to hear stuff here. You're making fun of me.
Go calm him down.
Go yourself. You know only Miss Tammy could calm his rages. Rather not end up with a blade between my ribs.
Miss Tammy's the only one to calm the Baron. The Baron went crazy.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
I'll try. Here to see the Baron. Yeah, we'll try.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Alright, man. Go save. Where's the stables at? Oh, over here. Baron's over there beating the hell out of somebody. Oh, we just going here? Maybe we should get a Quinn up.
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Oh, there's something to loot. Oh. Geralt, you're losing breath here.
Over here! Can't get out!
Where you at? Oh, there you are. Are we supposed to... I'm guessing we're supposed to let the horses out, too. Oh, we're about to...
Good work.
Come on, man. Get out of here. We can't... How do we get out of here? Ooh, did we save? Did we save him? He said, good work. Good work. I mean, it's pretty obvious to get the damn horses out of there.
Ha 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 ha! We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Oh shit! Hey man, take it easy.
Smash!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Oh, the Baron's pissed. You better watch out.
Lost your nerve?
Man, the Baron's whooping me. We gotta get our repose game on here. We got him, I think. Let's just wait.
I see you whining prick.
Come on, Baron.
Not too late to surrender.
Not too late to surrender, mother effer. About to knock that rugby helmet right off your head. Ooh. My man's got a jab on him, don't he? Like Tyson out there. Get out of here, Baron. Whooped him.
We need to talk.
Hey, and Geralt just gave him the business.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Never laid a finger on his daughter, but Anna's another story. But you shouldn't have beat your wife, man. Listen, I'm not one to judge when it comes to alcohol and stuff, friends, because the Baron is a great guy when he's not drunk, it seems. But it's like when he gets drunk, he turns into this other person, and a lot of us can probably relate to that. Because I've had my times where I got drunk too, but I've gotten to the point where I was drunk and I just was an asshole, obviously. But not on the scale of the Bloody Baron type of shit. So it's very relatable here, this alcohol kind of changing you. So it's something this man needs to stop.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
She probably got tired of it though, obviously. Him fighting with her mother. I believe him though, that he didn't lay his hands on his child. She was the only one that would calm him from his rages, so he's got this spark of goodness still in him, but the whole alcohol, man, whew.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Motherfucker, you better tell us here. It's fucking Dr. Geralt on deck. Sit down. Talk. Hell yeah, Geralt. Gave him the fish treatment, now fucking busting everything out of him, man.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. couldn't control my wife, my daughter, what kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
They didn't run away, you drove them out, no matter. I know how to find them. How did they flee? What happened? You know, sometimes the truth hurts, friends, but sometimes the truth is what people need to hear to actually change. I feel like saying they didn't run away, which they didn't, they drove him out, because he kind of did drive his family away. Sometimes you need to hear that truth, man, to understand how to move forward for the better.
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Not interested? Oh, we're definitely interested here.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Man, I feel so sad for Baron. I do, and I feel sad for Anna and Tamara as well. But man, that alcohol, friend, you gotta get rid of that shit.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
That's so terrible. Could you imagine seeing what he's seen? Oh, could you imagine Anna too? Goodness, friends. Terrible. Must have been a terrible sight. What did you do with the child? I mean, it must have been a terrible sight. I couldn't even imagine.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Goodness, man, he's like a broken man here, desperately trying to do good again, but the hooch tears him up. It's like he's, without the hooch, he's striving to be such a better person, loves his family, wants his family, such a heart of gold it seems, and then he gets that hooch in him and it's just a whole different fucking person here. But you can see good in the guy, you know? Even though he did what he did, I wish that he never laid his hands on his family like that. That's terrible. That's like unforgivable shit. But everybody deserves a second chance, you know? I feel your pain, yeah, I do. Baron, you're getting me all misty-eyed here, man.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Let me explain. Yeah, you know what? We didn't read the botchling thing, but we need to. Hopefully we can get a break here and actually read the botchling.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Pellar and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
I haven't decided what I'll do. Honestly, we decided what we're going to do right here. We're going to lift the curse from this child. There's no way we're not going to try. You know, not to mention it's the man's child and he wants us to at least try. Yeah, we're definitely.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Handy either way. Well, sure, Baron. Let's do this. Come back later. Let's just do it.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Need it for a weapon.
A bit further. Follow me.
Follow the Baron, read the bestiary to learn more about botchlings. Hold on. Let's read the bestiary here. Ooh, what a quest so far, man. Can we actually meditate? Because we don't have any... Oh, it let us meditate and not meditate. Cool. Because we need... We're going to have to prepare here. I don't know what this botchling is. But let's do Griffin. And then see what this botchling has going on here. Let's look at cursed ones, not cursed ones, not draconids, elementa hybrids, insectoids, no, necrophages. Amazing music, man. Specters? Not specters. Hybrids? Oh, Botchlings, right here. Fucking just completely overlooked it. Cursed oil and axi signs. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert? Witchers of the Wolf School? Lambert, you eating shit? Alright. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creature a witcher will ever have. The displeasure of meeting, born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial. Their appearance is that of a particular decaying fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. Goodness, oh my word. A botchling will emerge from its lair at night to lurk by the bedside of an unexpected mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny as she sleeps. A woman thus beleaguered first suffers from troubling dreams, then fever, delirium, and a general weakening of the flesh. After a few such nights, she is enfeebled and unable to defend herself. It is then the botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and drinking her blood until the mother and fetus perish together. This has to be the most repulsive monster yet, friends. This and the Plague Maiden. A botchling stands 1.5 feet of height, but when threatened and if gorged with blood, it can change form. At such times, it grows into a deformed man, hunched over and striding ape-like on its forearms. Stronger and fiercer after this alteration, it hurls itself into direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponents or attacking him with sharp claws. A botchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lubberking, a guardian spirit of the hearth that watches over the family it never knew, in the house it could never call home. That's so terrible, man. Ooh, lots of feelings on this quest here. The Bloody Baron's quest is... it's definitely something else. Geralt's bosom boiled with wrath as he went to confront the Baron. He was ready to drag the truth out of the man with a sword, force him to confess to what had truly happened that fateful night. A witcher in this state is even more effective than usual, so Geralt accomplished this in short order. The Baron admitted that his wife had miscarried after one of their frequent rows, and that she and his daughter fled Crows Perch. He also agreed to show Geralt where he buried the miscarried child's remains. When the clock struck midnight, both men set off to find the Botchling's cave. Let's see, let's do Cursed Oil then. What would Cursed Oil? It's somewheres in here. Right there. Let's do Cursed, and that's probably fine. Alright, Baron, well, let's get in here. I still feel like more is going on here with this miscarriage. I feel like
give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
I just feel like there's more going on here because of the possessing stuff that the Pellar was talking about. The miscarriage had definitely been brought on by the arguments, the stress, the physical contact with the Baron here. But I feel like there's something more. It has to be.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Attack the monster, turn the Botchling into a lubberkin.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Holy moly!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Baron.
Come now, we must bury it. We'll speak afterwards.
Goodness, friends, he was so scared. I mean, can you imagine seeing your child like that as a monster? Just scuttling over to him? I see why he ran behind Geralt. Geralt said he'll calm it with magic if it starts running. Oh! Holy shit!
Spectres.
We got race here, hold on. Spectre oil. There we go.
Scent attracted them.
Do something!
I'm trying, Baron. Don't you worry, friend. Let's get the trap up. Ooh, they're hurting. Come on, sucker. Ooh. Come on, Wraith. Get over and fight me. Man, we probably gotta hurry up. I can imagine Baron can't keep him like that forever.
Pest, take me! He's writhing something fierce! I can't hold it!
Oh. Oh man, that was close. You alright, Baron? That thing was about to eat him.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Hold on, let's get moon dust just in case we have to fight anymore. Baron, shit's getting crazy, friend. Oh.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it! Or not wait till they devour us.
We got this, Baron. Hang in there. Hold that child. Hold on, let's throw moon dust. Moon dusting. We got this, I think. Oh, you sucker. Man, I cannot get my... I get it, I get it. Ooh, that was a close one. They would not let me get my shield up. Hold on. Hang in there, Geralt. We need to get Spectre oil on Cause shit is hitting the fan here. Let's get Spectre Oil on. Let's get Peacheries. Oh, we can't take Blizzard, that's fine. Hang in there, Baron. Almost got him, I think.
Squirming again, like a duck eel. I cannot hold it. It worked. It stopped.
This shit is wild. Holy moly.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
What would Anna have named her? I mean, who knows, Baron? Go with your gut, man. Go with what you wanted. Anna's not here right now, you know? You definitely gotta give her a name. Look at him. Oof. That was wild.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
You know, this type of ordeal is enough to just change a man, I would think. Goodness.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Nothing else?
So long.
So we'll just, meditate. He seems like he's hurting, man. Can you just imagine what he just went through? Obviously, him and Geralt just went through a massive ordeal. He just finally gave his unborn child a burial, even a name, and then having to see his unborn child like that. Oh my goodness, Witcher 3. You're something else, man. These quests are just unbelievable, friends. Just one after the other. Just either hit you in the feels or it's just awesome. Crazy. Makes me want to break down in tears here. May have been a little bit there. Trying to hide it though. But wow, what a great quest, man. It's obviously not over yet. Summon the Lubberkin where the Botchling is buried. Look at the journal. I still feel absolutely just terrible, man. Feels terrible. Once Geralt and the Baron had reached the unborn babe's place of burial, they did not have to wait long for the Botchling to show up. The beast hissed and howled and threatened to assume its more monstrous and vicious form. But the two men completed the naming ritual before it could. Then, following the ancient custom, they bury the creature under the threshold so that in time, it might be reborn as a lubberkin. A household guardian spirit, Geralt hoped this being would help him find the Baron's family. Alright, well, let's meditate. Or wait.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
All right. We just follow the Lubberking. So it actually worked. Dea is full force a guardian spirit for the Baron's family now.
Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock about no bat.
All right, let's keep on moving. What's up, Fergus? He's out there wheeling and dealing right now. Man, I am so happy we... Help! Someone said help! I'm happy we were able to turn this thing into a lubberkin.
Don't stop raining, my
We lifted the curse. That's so awesome, man. Curses and dark stuff. Wizardry! It ain't me! It's Dea! Give her a wide berth! Everyone's freaking out here, man. Fucking wizardry. So we're about to get led to Anna and Tamara here. Take it easy. Oh, we got some drowners. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get him, Geralt. Show him who's boss. Yeah. See you next time. You want some too? I thought that motherfucker was getting up to beat me. Come on, give me a drowner tongue. Monster ear? How could you? Oh, there's the houses over here. Hold on. Let's check these. Wizardry, friends. Hold on, Day. I gotta loot first, girl. Can't believe the Baron was carrying that thing in his hands. Hold on, there was something back here. Carrying it in his hands. And the first time, it literally almost bit his head off. That shit is something else. I'll get on a different level here, man. This is the type of shit you see in multiple games over and over years. Not all this amazing stuff in one damn game. Oh my goodness. Where are you going?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Alright, well, let's look in the house. Oh, never mind.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Interesting.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
So they were both here at one point? What's up, Dea?
Wants to show me something more.
Alright. Let's do it. Oh, what we got now? You don't know me. We got Entregas. Geralt is just wheeling and dealing, friends. I'm telling you, that 20 owl fucking upgrade is so good. We got another blue. Very good. You know, I've never seen any red ones yet. We haven't got any red mutagens. Interesting. I'm sure we'll find some in our travels, obviously. Alright, Dea. Fucking excursion here. See the lightning in the background? Oh, the atmosphere though. I'm happy it just started raining for this. Perfect. Perfect timing. What the hell is that? Oh, we got a Roddy. You know what? Hold on here. Hold on here. Don't whoop me up that bad. Let's get some necrophage. Let's get some Petries. Let's get it all on.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Ooh. There's another one. Hey, man. The chain effect is...
horse carcass.
Get more hard. Necrophages did have a field day here. Geralt said something about a horse carcass. Is there a horse? Oh, that's a horse carcass right there.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
I mean, you're hungry, you're hungry. That one guy's talking about eating tree bark.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Must.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Right? Well, we don't have everything yet, Geralt. So a powerful beast just ripped off a horse's head? Come on, race you. I hear wolves, but let's keep on going. I ain't fighting them. Are you following me, Dea? Because I'm running straight past these wolves. Hey, man. Oh. Keep on going, girl. Don't leave us alone, I think. Oh, we're going into this village? Oh, yeah. Geralt fights all monsters but are scared of wolves, dogs, and rats.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Alright, Dea, thank you.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
So they did come here. Who'd you see? Describe her.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Interesting. Something about a horrible monster?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crows Perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Well, if Geralt was there, we would have lifted a finger, but I feel like, hopefully with the whole ordeal that we just did, hopefully that changed the Baron, friends. I could think that it probably did. The shit that he just had to witness, and the truth that got laid right into his face by Geralt here.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fiery marks on her hands. Alright, so what really sticking out to me is these birds. Non-stop birds, maybe some kind of omen or something. And then these fiery marks. She bent over in pain, these fiery marks on her hands. Interesting.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
So, Tamara is safe at his brother's house in Oxenfurt. Tamara came here, was given the child medicine to help him. That's really awesome, man. We don't know anything about Tamara, really. But from that right there, she seems to have a heart of gold, obviously, because you could imagine that giving away medicine is probably not always looked good upon, especially at a time of war and stuff like this. So her giving away medicine is doing that out of her own goodwill, probably, I can imagine.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Interesting. So she has burned on like cattle brand marks on her palms here. Gotta be some kind of omen, some kind of curse, something.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
So a beast came in and took the mother, and Tamara wanted to go after him, but obviously she didn't. I mean, it was probably certain death. But what's sticking out here is, like I said, the marks on her hands. The birds, that's some kind of omen, maybe it's some kind of curse going on here. And then now this great beast came in and just stole her away. Maybe that's the beast that took off the horse's head, probably. Just a lot of stuff going on here, friends. I feel like It's definitely more than just the Baron doing his thing. Turning into the Bloody Baron, I guess. But I feel like it has something to do with this possession that the Pellar was talking about here.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be alright in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Family matters. Talk to the Baron about his family. Find Tamara, the Baron's daughter, in Oxenfurt. Well, there we go. Let me go ahead and steal everything in your guys' house. You don't mind, dude. Interesting, friends. Look, he's got the mark. Look at Geralt. He is just fucking table dancing here. Absolutely fucking terrible. Geralt didn't even knock to come in this house. He just walked in, barged in. Excuse me, boy. Let's get out to Dea.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Well, there we go. I mean, we learned a good deal, a great deal. I feel like I want to go back to the Baron first before going to find Tamara, but it's probably a decent break in the mission. So where are we at? We're here. This great beast that took her, though. We need to knock out some of these before we actually make it back to the Baron. So we will definitely do that. I wonder where exactly the beast took him. Came in, rode off with her, and Tamara went to go after her, but she didn't. And now Tamara is in Oxenfurt. Ooh, reason to go to Oxenfurt, friends. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and save here. When we get back, we will go about to make it back to the Baron and do some things on the way. But anyways, friends, take it easy. Have a good one. Stay safe. And I will see you next time. Take care.